What is you and your dog's names, and how did you hear about Tip Top Canine OKC?
I'm Jashawn. This is Dobby.
And my name is Harrison.
And Russell's in the back. And we heard about Tip Top because we were online. We were looking for dog training, and we basically on Google, and we just kind of scrolled through, and then we looked on Facebook, and we found Tip Top on Facebook, and we watched the little video of the two people training their dogs, and then we did a little bit more research, and I reached out. I can't remember the lady's name I spoke with, but she was super nice and she was super helpful, talked us through how the process would be and everything. So then we finally, after reading all the reviews and just doing a lot of research, we finally reached out and set up an appointment for both dogs.
I liked it because when Seth came to our apartment, it made it so much easier that he came to us just for the initial meeting, and with our busy lives with completely different schedules, it was nice that Tip Top Canine, before we even gave any money, that they came to us and we didn't have to drive and find their location. That's probably the biggest thing that stood out to me from the get-go.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was huge. The fact that they come to you instead of you having to go to them. I think it's better for the dogs as well, just because they're in their comfort zone and not stressed out about being somewhere they don't know. I think it was just a really good experience.
Awesome. So what was the main reason that made you call us?
Actually, Dobby was they both were. They
For
both
different
had different,
reasons,
yeah.
yeah.
So Dobby he shows a little bit of aggression, as you can't see now because he's cuddling with Harrison, but he, here and there, he just shows signs of aggression. So we wanted to correct that in the most,
Well, we wanted to do it. We wanted someone who we could trust and who knew what they were doing. Honestly, Tip Top Canine was a Christmas gift of mine. I asked my parents to help us with the dog training. That's how big of a priority it was for me, because I knew having two dogs with completely different personalities, I wanted to make sure that they were well behaved, regardless if they were just with us in our apartment or out in the public with strangers.
Awesome. What would you say you liked most about your experience with Tip Top Canine?
the relationships that we got to make with the trainer, as well as the relationship that our dogs got to make with the trainers. You could just tell from the first visit to the last how comfortable they've gotten, and just the growth
And the trust with
yeah.
the dogs. For me, again, the ability for the trainer to come to us, it just makes our lives that much easier, just to know that we don't have to drive anywhere with the two dogs, the trainer's coming to us. And even though we got the cheapest package, what I liked was we have the lifelong group class. And so that really is huge, because anything that we feel we didn't get completely down pat in our 3 visits, we can always work on in group class.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. If you were going to describe the Tip Top experience, how would you describe it?
Great. I wish we had more classes. I wish we could do more classes, but I've really been surprised on how well our dogs have picked up on what they've learned.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one day, New Year's, that we did overnight boarding with one of our dogs, and we knew that we could trust the boarding, and it was really easy to go down and pick the dog up. So it's, for me, overall, just impressed, surprised, and it's just been a great experience.
Awesome. Anything else that was memorable about the experience for you guys?
The growth in the dogs, as well as their growth in me and Harrison. I feel like, and everybody says this, but it's like the training is more so for the dog parents rather than the dogs, and that is completely honest. I feel like we learned a bunch, and we were able to teach our dogs better by the training of Reagan, because he was able to teach us what to do, so we were able to teach our dogs how to listen to us.
Yeah, I completely agree. And then also on another point, it's kind of fun to be able to show your dog off, whether it's to a family member or friends, and I've made quite a few videos of Russell, the 9-month-old golden doodle, doing exactly what I want him to do after only 3 visits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really cool to show people what this training can do.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Of course. Thank you.